These cars were like spaceships in the day. They could hit nearly 200 miles an hour in a straight line. Think about that for a second. 5.7 metres straight edge. I would find them.
Celebrating 130 years of Mercedes-Benz motorsport, and it is Prix, and also got victories at Brooklands. And I love the fact that the passenger would have been the mechanic passenger in the day.
Huge engine. It really is. It's only 4 cylinders. And you can hear that chunkiness. I mean, he's sitting so high, it's a bit like people transferring from regular size cars and moving into the MPV market. Something he's even loftier in his first there, but again, just the with a of 115 miles per hour. It's up from the 15 at the Portland Sand, but like the business interior, it's just we didn't win this year. He made just a miss out this time, just lost out a little bit in the end, but Kitty, so this is one of the great classic cars.
Really displaying it nicely to all of those that have stayed now. We were talking about this earlier on in the day.
Built obviously 4 passengers, and so it needs to be augmented with one wicker basket, as you can see on the side of the smaller plant. And we're watching the propeller-driven Leyat Hélica look further, and that is going to the side. very well. Now, we talked about 1149 earlier. It is one of the most... Supercharged became a major factor of motorsport. And of course that's why Bentley became known as the blue event.
What is that?
Seen it several times. It's become a regular Goodwood and one of the favourites for so many fans as well, because it was so bizarre.
That sounds like a Formula Drift.
That action of land speed record. The third oldest car here, 1905. We're looking at it now, the Darren 280. Away from the line though, every time he qualifies for the front row, pretty distinct noise to it as well, and the Lancia starters was for many people the car to watch. Yes, sorry, celebrating the centenary of MG, and MG was a very and referred to as the EX182 cars, and they were built to compete in the 1955 Le Mans 24 up this part of the hill, and unlike most racing drivers, actually shuffling their hands around. Dropping oil all over the track. Alfa Romeo coming over the line. Just taking control of this car. The 77 just got so this is the it has that long tail. That was about aerodynamics in those days. It was about trying to reduce the drag. The front end is quite slow in certain ways. This is time when a lot of the manufacturers are going in a bigger yet they were getting into the idea that if you ran something a little bit lighter and smaller, it did. And as we mentioned yesterday, he won the Bugatti kind of correction he's got kind of confidence, one hand on the wheel, on a damp surface as well. Intended to Type 35B. What has You're quite right. Considerations must be made. Audi Quattro, and he said they might swap over, but they didn't have to. If it was tarmac, if it was ice, if it was snow, this car just had the balance, of course, rallying in, but the Audi was the one that gave him the real performance delivery that he was looking for. A3. So this one actually had great success with Nuvolari, one of the great drivers of that period. He came along, he'd seen some good performance from MG, and he decided it was worth a go, and he won the 1933. And the Magnet K3 was one of those solutions. He improved the handling on average, a lot of performance from the punchy motor in the MG. As an example, the Metro. He rallied with it, but Tony was one of our brilliant rally drivers, no doubt about that. So now just heading up the hill, we've got the Delage. That extra punch. This Delage was a very, very handy tool. Took victory in the British Grand Prix of Brooklyn in 1926. To my eye, very high camber through the corners. Very bumpy too, very bumpy. It's famous because there was no racing going on at Brooklands, and it changed, for example, the racing
certainly one that will be up there for the final point position at the end right on cue there in what's known as the Beast of Turin. It's a 28.4 I've done some races this quite often in the
was entered into the intercity stage. To get quite a few sold out. It's in a bit of a difficult position there. So now we're looking at the Audi RS.
or not.
So it's lovely to see, isn't it? Very, very stylish transporter. And they're seeing a whole bunch of this. We've got the Streamliner 196 on the back of that. So that was a very, very important part of the Mercedes.
Can you edit if you've got editing?
Yeah, absolutely. So, right now,
That's how you do it.
One of the things about Bugatti was the style of design, which people absolutely adore. When you take the engine cover off and just look at them.
There you go.
Fantastic on both sides of the back. Really big back. I love it. I love it. I will get more of that.
Him in that.
0.7 miles per lap. So if you broke down at the far end of the circuit, you're on your own. But can elderly get it? Mercedes came back out, and there were different versions of the 250S, but it was still basically... 'cause they all sort of disappeared and they weren't around, but to reach the end. And amazingly, several of these still exist from that period. I think there's more of these on the back. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I've just seen out my window that these Victorines have just...
1926, the Brooklyn circuit, of course the Brooklyn Museum. For his cousin, Prince But he was very happy in a way to be celebrating him this weekend in a way, so it's lovely memories of Alan Mintor. He's a big fan. With a very powerful, straight-eight supercharged.
Up the hill by Gareth Graham. today. I'm sure Annette was at the wheel at some point
That's the registration on it. It's a had some great races, and it certainly has. The ball back in the late 19th. Yes, this is Federico Sorati and another of the Lancia startup. We saw the running version just now.
It's a renal Grand Prix and nothing to
Two rounds to become the first Pan Am champion. Lots of development work on it, and it's still, to my understanding, it came to be. But this Lancia Delta S4 is almost as well. I really want to use this here to introduce the performance. Most enterprises are very heavily by the government. At the moment, it's fun to see it. Now, this is the other, and this is the big cockpit part now. So, this is the colour suddenly had all this performance coming in four-wheel drive. In comparison to some of the slab and sided rivals, beautiful. It is very beautiful. It's got a 2.9 and yeah, wonderful to see. There's lovely tying up. Brooklyn's track was not changed after the Second World War. It has actually got as fast as 130. early stage and the pioneers, and now we've got one of the Mercedes, and we're celebrating a lot of Mercedes up to this weekend, aren't we? Important, but then Grand Prix racing in the 1920s. In the 1906, Darren 200 horsepower. When he was yesterday. Now looking at the Ferrari. They're lovely to watch. Work, and they went more to the open wheel style.
Yeah, you can see up behind the front is some more modern day cars bringing up the rear of the field.
Car racing world.
Yeah, certainly did. And Holly over at that stage. Now, this is a famous car, and this